Another day, another Flutter drama, but this time it is a civil war between two political factions within the community, and I'm fighting for my side. Let's get to it. It all started with this basic looking PR. It is by Kevin, and if you don't know, Kevin is the PM, the product manager for Dart and Flutter on the Google team. He is a basically on the official Flutter team, and he also CC'd Craig, who also is another member on the basically on the Flutter team. But before we get to the PR itself, I want you to pay attention to their pinned tweet. So Craig here says that inactive forever, trying out bluer skies. And if you look at at Kevin's, he says, I'm pretty much done here. Follow me at Blue Sky. So they're both saying that they are done with Twitter, and I'm not gonna call it X, and they are actually right now on the Blue Sky app. So going back to the PR, from the dislike ratio, you can see that holy moly, this is getting intense. So if you look at the changes, it is basically a very simple change. And he replaced the mentions of Twitter with the Blue Sky app. By the way, this is the README file in the official Flutter repo. And this was also merged into the master branch. So this is basically the file, the README file that everyone is going to be seeing as soon as they land on the Flutter repo. And the reason a lot of people, including myself, are not fan of this change is politics. It all comes down to politics. Once the election results came up, the Flutter team, and a lot of the GDEs, and the GDEs are the Google Developer Expert. I think Google Developer Expert. They're basically a bunch of yes men that just follow the Flutter team. They don't really have an opinion on this. So they came up with this idea to migrate the Flutter community from X, Twitter, because Elon Musk, the whole, you get the idea. So they came up with this idea, and they have actually been doing it for the last few months, that to basically push everyone in the Flutter community into the Blue Sky app. But as you can see, my stance is that I didn't go along with this transition. I stayed on Twitter because I love Twitter. I interact with a lot more people outside of the Flutter community. The tech community at large is still on Twitter. We have a lot of the React developers. We have a lot of the JavaScript soy boys. We have a lot of amazing people like the Primogen, a lot of other great developers with decades of experience on Twitter, and that is why I'm staying here. As you can see, I'm not neutral here. I am biased. So instead of actually removing Twitter from the README file, why don't they just add Blue Sky as a second, as another one, another social media platform that they can point to, and instead of getting out, Kevin at least getting out of his own way to remove Twitter from the place and put Blue Sky there. So this seems really this is crabby, vindictive behavior, which I don't really get, and I've been vocal about it, and this is why I'm making this video. So here's the thing: if you want to build a community, not everyone is going to agree with you. Not everyone is going to go to the same platform that you are going to. And not everyone is going to follow you there. And not everyone is a GDE. So Luke Biggetti created this PR to revert the removal of Twitter while keeping the Blue Sky edition. This is what Kevin should have done. He shouldn't have removed Twitter. He should have just added the Blue Sky as another edition, as an option. Anyway, Luke is out here doing the right thing. He's amazing. By the way, I'm a big fan of Luke. Follow him on Twitter. So he actually pulled out the code of conduct. He pulled out the big guns. And I really love this part. This right here. I really love it because it is not inclusive to remove a whole community because someone at the Flutter team doesn't like Elon, doesn't like X, doesn't like the new administration. So it is kind of a petty political move to pull this move to begin with. But anyway, so let's take a look. Let's compare. We only got 2 down votes from 2 people I have never heard of. I don't want to I'm not going to get into that, against this one that Kevin came up with. He didn't even put a description in the PR. He just linked it and merged it. Anyway, so I want you to pay attention to this. This is very interesting. Looking at the comments, a lot of people are actually, this is the community. This is the people that I know of. And also, most of the comments were marked as off topic. All of them are actually supporting Luke, except one of them. I want you to go here and be the judge and see for yourself. Kevin here said that, I'm so sorry, folks. You know what? I was hacking with SED, my console, blah, blah, blah. And this was Magman saying that this was an honest mistake. It was corrected quickly. How is this an honest mistake? How can you go to the README file? Let me show you the raw file. View file, go to the raw. This is what the raw README file looks like. There is no way that going here to the blue sky and changing it to Twitter up there, and all the way down here, there is no way this was an honest mistake. There is no way that this was unintentional. They are trying to gaslight us into believing that this was a mistake, that it just happened. We're all adults here. We're not kids. You're not kidding anyone. This is gaslighting. This is gaslighting 101. And and I can't even believe that they just thought it was a good idea to even go with this excuse. You guys could have said, yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, Kevin made a mistake and we just corrected it. You want us to believe that going through, okay, I want you to imagine that. So he created a PR, someone reviewed it, someone approved it, and it was merged into the Flutter master branch. And it was a mistake. Yeah, to me, this looks like a coordinated effort. Again, this is a coordinated attack on the community, if I say so myself. And they are forcing everyone in the Flutter community to move over to the blue sky because some people don't like Elon or the new administration. So this is I'm calling it, this is a politically charged change. This was really sad, and I wrote few spicy tweets. I'm not going to show them here. You can go to my profile, but this is one of the mild ones. But all I'm gonna say is keep politics out of this. I don't really care who the president is. I'm an immigrant. I don't really care. Have no preference. I just don't want to use another social media app that I have to keep up with. I'm already on TikTok for the next 2 days, and Instagram, YouTube, my emails, Twitter, of course, and LinkedIn. So I'm not gonna add another social media platform that I have to keep up with. I don't really have the capacity for that. So I decided to just stay with Twitter because I love it, and just do my thing. I just want to shout out to everyone in the Flutter community who came here, voiced their opinion, and especially shout out to Luke for actually creating the PR to revert this change. Anyway, that is all I have for today. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.